Chosen one, listen closely because what I am about to share with you is not a coincidence. If you are watching this right now, it means you were meant to hear this message before you sleep tonight. There is something powerful that God wants you to do before you close your eyes, something that will shift your entire night and bring you a level of peace you have not felt in a long time. You may have faced challenges today, moments where you felt unseen, mocked, or misunderstood. Perhaps you battled financial stress, emotional weight, or even silent struggles that no one else knows about. But tonight, before you drift into sleep, God is asking you to do one thing. This is not just another bedtime routine. This is a divine act of release, a sacred moment where you surrender everything weighing on your heart. The burdens you have been carrying, they were never meant to stay with you through the night. Before your head touches that pillow, God wants you to lay them at His feet. Tell Him everything. Your pain, your worries, your silent cries, give it all to Him. And in return, He will give you something far greater than what you lost. But before we go deeper into this life-changing practice, take a moment to do these 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 60,000 chosen ones, and leave a comment with the number 99. This number is not random. It is a powerful signal to the universe, an act of faith that tells God, I am ready to receive. If you are truly a chosen one, you will stay until the end, because deep down, your spirit already knows this message is for you. And if you are ready to take this step, your life will never be the same again. Now, let us go deeper into what God is calling you to do before you sleep. As the night settles in and the world grows quiet, God is inviting you into a sacred moment. A moment where you can pour out everything weighing on your heart and step into a peace that only He can provide. Each day brings battles, some seen, some hidden, but before you close your eyes tonight, you must release them. The exhaustion of the day, the stress of the unknown, the silent frustrations that no one else understands. God sees it all, and He is waiting for you to hand it over to Him. This is not just about saying a prayer before bed. This is about true surrender. Think of your mind like a room. If you go to bed with cluttered thoughts, with pain and worry stacked like heavy boxes in the corners of your soul, how can you rest? How can you wake up refreshed? God is telling you, clean the room before you sleep. Release your worries, your pain, and your fears to Him. Lay them down at His feet and trust that He will handle what you cannot. This is the power of prayer before sleep. It is not just words, it is a transaction. You give God your burdens, and He gives you His peace. Before you sleep tonight, speak to Him. Talk to Him as you would a close friend, because He is listening. Every concern, every frustration, every silent cry you could not express today, He is waiting for you to bring it to Him. When you do this, something powerful happens. The weight that has been pressing on your chest will begin to lift. The tension in your body will ease. And most importantly, you will wake up renewed, recharged, and ready to step into the blessings that await you. Do not let the burdens of today follow you into tomorrow. Give them to God before you sleep, and watch how He transforms your heart overnight. Now let's go deeper into how this simple act can change everything for you. There is something incredibly powerful about the moment before you close your eyes to sleep. It is the one time of day when the world quiets down and your mind is free to either spiral into worry or rest in God's peace. But here is the truth. The way you end your day determines how you begin the next one. If you go to bed with anger, regret, frustration, or anxiety, you carry that energy into tomorrow. Your sleep becomes restless. Your mind stays burdened. And the cycle of stress continues. But God does not want that for you. He is calling you to break that cycle, to let go, to release, and to rest in Him. Right now, God is asking you one simple thing. Will you trust me with your burdens? This is not just about empty words. This is about real surrender. When you speak to God before bed, you are making a decision to stop carrying what you were never meant to hold. You are saying, God, I trust you more than my fears. I trust you more than my doubts. I trust you more than the things I cannot control. Think about how much lighter you would feel if every night you handed your problems to God. Instead of tossing and turning, replaying painful moments in your head, imagine surrendering them into the hands of the one who already has a solution. This is not about ignoring your problems. This is about shifting who holds them. You were never meant to bear these burdens alone. God is waiting, right now, this very moment, to take them from you. Before you sleep tonight, take a deep breath and say, God, I give this to you. I release this pain. I let go of this frustration. I trust that you are working on my behalf even when I cannot see it. The moment you do this, something shifts. You will feel the tension release from your chest. Your mind will stop racing. Your spirit will settle. And as you close your eyes, you will feel something greater than sleep. You will feel peace. This is your invitation, chosen one. Do not carry today's burdens into tomorrow. Hand them over to God and rest knowing that He is already making a way for you. Now let's dive even deeper into how this simple act can unlock the blessings waiting for you. As you lay in bed tonight, you may feel the weight of the world pressing down on you. The unanswered questions, the unresolved pain, the silent battles no one else sees. It all lingers in your mind. But God is watching over you, and He does not want you to carry this burden alone. He is waiting right now, ready to take everything that is weighing you down. You do not have to go to sleep with the same worries that followed you throughout the day. Before you close your eyes, release them. Too often we allow our struggles to linger in our hearts. The pain of rejection, the bitterness from betrayal, the financial stress that keeps us up at night, it all clings to us, making rest feel impossible. But God is calling you to let go. He does not want you to enter another day trapped by the same anxieties. This is your moment of surrender. Give it to Him. Speak to Him before you sleep. Tell Him everything and allow Him to replace your pain with peace. The enemy wants to keep you in a cycle of fear and doubt. He wants you to believe that no one hears your cries, that your prayers are useless, that you are alone in your struggles. But that is a lie. God hears every word. He sees every tear. He knows every thought in your heart. And He is already working behind the scenes to turn everything around in your favor. Tonight, before you let exhaustion take over, shift your focus. Do not go to sleep in fear. Do not close your eyes in despair. Instead, make this a night of divine alignment. As you breathe in God's peace. As you exhale, release every burden that has been trying to weigh you down. This is not just a bedtime routine. This is spiritual warfare. This is how you reclaim your mind, your spirit, and your future. Right now, as you listen, you are being called to a higher level of trust. God is not asking you to figure it all out. He is asking you to rest in Him. He is asking you to believe that He has already won this battle for you. You do not need to have the answers. You do not need to force things into place. All you need to do is trust that God is in control. As you prepare to sleep, make a decision. You can either lay in bed, replaying every worry, or you can give it to God and allow Him to fight for you. The moment you surrender, the moment you fully trust in Him, something shifts, the weight lifts, peace enters, and your soul finds the rest it has been desperately searching for. God is not just listening to you tonight. He is answering. You may not see it yet, but everything you are facing is about to change. Rest in that truth. Sleep in that peace. And wake up knowing that tomorrow holds nothing but God's favor over your life. Tonight is not just another night. It is a moment of transformation, a divine appointment with the Creator of the universe. As you lay in bed, your mind may be racing, your heart may feel heavy, and your soul may be weary. But God is here. He is closer than you realize, and He is speaking to you right now. Before you sleep, there is something powerful you must do. Think about everything that has weighed you down today, the stress, the disappointments, the regrets, the moments you felt unseen or unappreciated. Do not take them with you into tomorrow. This is your chance to let it go. God is waiting for you to surrender it all to Him. He is calling you to rest, not just physically, but spiritually. When you sleep with unresolved pain, it takes root in your soul. It begins to shape your thoughts, your emotions, and even your future. But God does not want you to wake up carrying the same burdens you had today. He wants to renew you, to refresh your mind, to cleanse your spirit. But first, you must release. Let go of the anger. That person who hurt you, that betrayal you experienced, it is not worth your peace. Holding on to it will not change what happened, but it will steal your joy. Give it to God. Let Him handle it. He is the ultimate judge, and He will take care of what you cannot. Let go of the fear of the future, the fear of failure, the fear of being alone. Fear is a liar. It whispers to you that you are not enough, that things will never change, that you will always struggle. But God has already promised you victory. He has already made a way for you. You do not need to have all the answers. You just need to trust that God does. Let go of the self-doubt. How many nights have you laid in bed questioning yourself, wondering if you are good enough, smart enough, worthy enough? God never created you to live in doubt. He sees you as powerful, capable, and chosen. You are here for a reason. Stop questioning what God has already confirmed. Tonight, before you sleep, make a decision. Refuse to carry today's burdens into tomorrow. Speak to God, even if it is just a whisper. Tell Him, God, I give it all to you. My pain, my worries, my fears, I release them. Fill me with your peace. Give me the strength to trust you completely. And then sleep in confidence, knowing that when you wake up, you are stepping into a new day filled with divine favor, unexpected blessings, and a renewed spirit. Because God is already ahead of you. He is already making a way. Rest in that truth. There is something God wants you to know before you close your eyes tonight. Right now, you may feel like the weight of the world is pressing down on you. Maybe you are replaying every mistake, every moment of disappointment, or every hurtful word spoken against you. Maybe you feel lost, unsure of what comes next. But before you sleep, God is asking you to do one thing: surrender. Because the battle you are fighting is not yours to fight alone. Every worry, every fear, every doubt you are carrying, it is not meant for you to hold on to. God is already working behind the scenes. You may not see it yet, but His hands are moving, shifting things in your favor, opening doors you never even knew existed. But here is the problem. When you hold on to the pain of today, you block yourself from receiving the blessings of tomorrow. God cannot fill hands that are already full. Tonight, God is telling you, release it, release the hurt. Holding on to past pain does not change what happened, but it does keep you stuck in the past. The longer you carry it, the heavier it becomes. But God is your healer, and He is ready to take that burden from you, if you are willing to let go. Release the anxiety. You do not have to figure everything out tonight. The answers you seek, the direction you need, it is already written in God's plan. You just need to trust that He will reveal it in His perfect time. Release the guilt. You are not defined by your past, the mistakes, the regrets, the things you wish you could undo. God's mercy is bigger than all of it. He is not holding it against you, so stop holding it against yourself. Tonight, before you sleep, make a choice. Lay it all at God's feet. Speak to Him, even if it is just a whisper. Tell Him, God, I release this pain to you. I release my fears, my doubts, my past. Fill me with your peace and guide me into your perfect plan, and then rest in His promise. Because while you sleep, God is working. While you rest, He is moving. While you trust, He is fighting battles on your behalf. Tomorrow is a new day, filled with divine favor, fresh opportunities, and supernatural breakthroughs. But first, you must surrender tonight. Tonight, God is standing at the door of your heart, knocking. Will you let Him in? There is a reason you are hearing this message right now. It is not random. It is not by accident. It is a divine invitation. An invitation to release what has been holding you back. An invitation to step into the peace you have been longing for. An invitation to trust that God's plan for you is unfolding, even when you cannot see it yet. Right now, you might be feeling exhausted. The weight of unanswered prayers, of battles that seem never-ending, of dreams that feel too far away. It has drained you. But God is saying, "Come to me, and I will give you rest." Not just physical rest, but soul rest, the kind of rest that washes away fear, silences the doubts, and fills you with unshakable peace. You see, the enemy wants to keep you stuck in fear. He wants you to believe that things will never change, that your prayers are unheard, that you are alone in this fight. But he is a liar, because God has already gone before you. He has already made a way. The breakthrough you have been praying for, it is already in motion. The people who walked away, God is replacing them with better. The financial struggle you are in, God is preparing an overflow. The pain you have been carrying, God is turning it into strength. But here is the truth. God cannot move in your life if you keep trying to control everything. Tonight, He is asking you to let go, to stop overthinking, to stop worrying about things outside of your control, to stop replaying the past and fearing the future, because God has already written your story, and He is waiting for you to trust Him enough to step into it. So, before you sleep tonight, take a deep breath and say this: God, I trust you. Even when I do not understand, I trust you. Even when I cannot see the way, I trust you. Even when things do not make sense, I trust you, because I know that you are working all things together for my good. And when you wake up tomorrow, walk in that trust. Walk in confidence, knowing that you are chosen, protected, and deeply loved, because your story is not over yet. This is just the beginning. What if tonight is the night everything changes? What if, as you lay down to rest, God is already moving on your behalf? What if, while you sleep, He is shifting things in your favor, working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see? Because that is exactly what is happening. Right now, God is preparing breakthroughs you never expected. Right now, He is orchestrating divine connections, opening doors that no man can shut. Right now, He is sending angels to protect you, covering you in His presence, breaking every chain that has been holding you back. But there is something you must do first. You must let go of the fear. Let go of the doubts that whisper, "What if it never happens?" Let go of the lies that say, "Maybe I am not worthy of this blessing." Because the truth is, you are worthy, not because of what you have done, but because God has chosen you. And when God chooses someone, He does not abandon them halfway through the journey. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. And God is about to prove it to you. Because your season of waiting is not wasted. It is preparation. Your struggles are not punishment. They are refining you. Your pain is not meaningless. It is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. So before you sleep tonight, release every doubt and fear into God's hands. Say this with me: God, I surrender. I give you my fears, my struggles, my uncertainties. I trust that you are working even when I cannot see it. I trust that you are leading me even when the path is unclear. I trust that your plan for me is greater than I could ever imagine. And when you wake up tomorrow, wake up expecting miracles. Wake up knowing that you are stepping into a new season. Wake up with the confidence that something powerful is about to unfold in your life. Because God is not done with you yet. He is just getting started. Something powerful is happening in the unseen. Even though you cannot see it yet, God is already moving. He is working on your behalf, setting things in motion that will change everything. But here is what you must understand. The enemy wants to keep you stuck in fear, doubt, and overthinking. He wants to whisper lies into your mind at night, making you question your worth, your future, and even your faith. Because if the enemy can keep you worried, he can keep you weak. If he can keep you doubting, he can keep you distracted. If he can make you believe that things will never change, he can stop you from walking into the blessings God has already prepared. But tonight, you are breaking free, because God is speaking directly to your spirit right now, and he is saying, do not be afraid, do not doubt. I am with you. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Your breakthrough is already on its way. Do you hear that? Your breakthrough is already on its way. The prayers you thought God ignored? He has been answering them in ways you never expected. The dreams you thought were over, they are being resurrected. The blessings you thought you lost, they were never lost, only delayed, waiting for the perfect moment, and that moment is closer than you think. Before you go to sleep tonight, you must do something. You must make a decision. Are you going to let the doubts, the fears, the past failures hold you back, or are you going to trust God completely, without hesitation, without conditions, without fear? Because when you fully surrender, that is when everything shifts. That is when doors begin to open. That is when miracles begin to happen. That is when God's favor overflows in ways you never imagined. So tonight, choose faith over fear. Choose trust over doubt. Choose to believe that what is coming is far greater than what you have left behind. And as you lay your head down to sleep, know this: God is already making a way. Your name is already being spoken in rooms you have not even entered yet. Opportunities are already aligning. Breakthroughs are already happening. It is all unfolding right now, and when you wake up tomorrow, you will step into a brand new season. Something is shifting in your life right now. Even as you listen to this, God is moving in ways you cannot see. The weight you have been carrying, it is being lifted. The battles you have been fighting, they are already won. The struggles you thought would never end, they are ending. But here is what you must do. Before you close your eyes tonight, release it all to God. Let go of the fear. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the pain, the frustration, the uncertainty. Because holding on to them will not change anything, but giving them to God, that changes everything. God is not asking you to figure it all out on your own. He is asking you to trust Him enough to let go. So tonight, as you lay in bed, speak to God one last time before you sleep. Even if all you can say is, God, I trust you. I surrender this to you. I know you are working. That simple prayer activates heaven on your behalf. That act of faith unlocks the supernatural. That surrender invites God to move in ways beyond your imagination. And here is the most powerful part. When you wake up tomorrow, you will wake up different. You will wake up stronger. You will wake up with a peace that cannot be explained, because something shifted tonight. This is not just another night. This is a divine turning point. And when you wake up, you will step into a new season, one where blessings will flow, doors will open, and everything that was meant for you will begin to unfold. So sleep in peace tonight, chosen one. God is already working it out.